Housewives. Angela shows up and she is going to address what is going on, honey. And she said, there was a guy at the last thing, and he said, if your name is Angela, your husband cheats. And she's like, excuse me, sweetheart. Well, apparently, Angela says Drew got to the bottom of it. You gotta laugh at this, Drew Sidora. She is just happy to be there. She reminds me of Ramona. She gets it. Drew don't care. She loves the gossip. She loves when people come in her. She just wants to collect that paycheck. She's an actress. She knows what she's doing. I love it. I'm a big fan of Drew's. Anyway, surprise, Drew brought the guy that cheated. So there you go. This is just a quick roundup, guys. I mean, can't spend too long on the damn thing because it's not worth it. And we have a lot of other things to talk about here today because there's a lot going on the damn shows. So Drew brought the guy, surprise, that said Angela cheated on that Charles cheated on Angela. Well, anyway, the guy comes out. Drew brought him. And Mr. Charles Oakley is like, I'm not playing. You need to leave right now. You disrespected me as a man. You disrespected my wife, Angela. Get out. And Charles is ready to duck this guy. Cynthia Bailey in a confessional lets us know Charles is the enforcer. They all let us know Charles is the enforcer. I guess that's some reference. Hey, straight guys in the back, this is your time to speak up. I guess that's some reference to when he was playing whatever sport he played. I believe it was basketball, and I believe he was at Madison Square Garden. Hey, I'm gay. Did you know? I mean, I don't know about this stuff. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I really try. I try to like sports, but then I like working out and running. I like my own solo sports, but not watching sports. College basketball ain't bad, though. If I was going to watch a sport regularly, it would be basketball. Anyway, Charles is the enforcer, and he says, You have disrespected me and my wife. You get the fuck out of here. He's going to deck this guy, and Angela is now screaming at Charles, Lay down, lay down. Charles doesn't get it. This is the first season of Housewives. He doesn't get it. Charles, you're going to ruin your wife Angela's big moment. This is her big moment to let the guy speak. Charles is like, I don't care. I don't care. Get him out of here. And Angela's like, no, you don't understand. We brought him. I had Drew dig him up. This is good. He's on our side. Well, apparently he's just on the side of truth. Charles, don't get this. He disrespected me. I don't know what you're talking about, Angela. I'm leaving. Charles, it's Housewives. This is how it works. We bring out receipts. Who has a binder next week? I think Angela brought a binder. Girl, Monique invented that. Next. Anyway, the guy, it's time for him to speak. And he said, someone in this group, this thirsty queen, it's like she's having her moment, honey, her social media. She woke up, she cleared her cache on the computer. She's like, okay, let's count. She took a screenshot. I have this many Instagram followers today. I will be making my big debut tonight, episode 2 for me on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I am the linchpin in the whole episode. Let me take a screenshot. Took a screenshot of her social media, I'm sure, and is like, honey, I'm gonna blow up overnight. Listen, girlfriend, sit your ass down. Don't work like that. You might have a couple of bumps in the social media followers. You might have 10,000 more, but they forget about you quickly, honey. You got to do something with it. Business, time is money, and money is time. Anyway, this queen that Drew found in the alleyway says someone in this group is not happy with Angela. Well, all the ladies are like, oh, really? You're speaking, queen? What do you got to say? It's Phaedra. Dun, dun, dun. Phaedra says, what are you talking about? He says, Phaedra Parks is the godfather of Atlanta. And she says, in her best Teresa Giudice, Carolyn Manzo Jersey voice, I control it all. He says, Phaedra, if something happens in Atlanta, it's because of her. Phaedra controls all of Atlanta. Well, there you go. He says, Phaedra met our mutual confidant, and Phaedra gave him an envelope. What is this person's name? A Junebug. We have a code name. So let me get this straight. This guy sitting there says that Junebug is a not to be confused with Junior G. Don't you confuse it with Junior G. Oh, can I talk about Junior G for a minute? Did you see this? Teresa is doing all these interviews. She's still talking about this guy from that interviewed her and asked the question. She's now saying that she was threatened. That these are her exact words. I'm not making this up. That she feels threatened. That this guy threatened her, and that by asking this question, and she said she is. I have a problem with this, that she is disgusted that how dare a man speak to a woman this way? Like, are you kidding me, Teresa? The guy's job is to, I'm looking for the actual word she said. The guy's job is to ask you questions. That is a very valid question. Now, I know there's a lot of chatter in her camp. Teresa also said, well, we agreed that he wouldn't ask that. We agreed that it was off limits. Really? Because you have nobody working for you because you admitted you fired the whole team. The lawyer, who, mind you, I agree that he's in the middle of the road. The pants are falling down around the ankle. The big butt cheek is showing like a plumber's crack. He's trying to pick up the fucking penny because he's an ambulance chaser in the middle of Fifth Avenue during rush hour. That bus is barreling down Fifth Avenue, being driven by Keanu, being driven by Sandra Bullock. They're on the speed bus, and the bus, bam, flattens him right over because he wanted the penny. So he fired the lawyer. But I gotta say, the scumbag lawyer, I'm actually on his side in this situation. He ain't no scapegoat, girl. You have bigger issues of why you didn't pay your taxes. But just one thing that she is truly, Teresa, saying that I mean, it's the choice of words that these people use. It's like when Teddy said, I'm cured of cancer. And I'm like, I thoughts and prayers to Portia, thoughts and prayers to Emily Simpson, whose child is now going through it, thoughts and prayers to Gertie, who's recovered, thoughts and prayers to Teddy. Gertie's situation is different. Teddy, the cured is not the word I would use. That's all I'm saying. But she's doing well. We don't have time to get into that. Our thoughts and prayers are with her, and we love her. Go, Teddy. Just please don't go back on our screen for Beverly Hills. I don't want to see that. And apparently none of you do. But live a nice, happy life and live a very long life into your 90s or hundreds. That's fine. But Teresa says that she was. And so it's just like that. It's just the word. She is saying that she was threatened. And that is, oh, here it is. She's saying, excuse me, Teresa Giudice was attacked. She says, that's why I still work. I'm trying to make money. And here's this man attacking me. It's like, I'm trying to work. I'm trying to work to pay my taxes. What is your problem? Repeats it again. You're attacking me. Shouldn't that not be allowed? Yes, Teresa, you should be able to work to pay your taxes. But, girl, once again, we have it a little backwards. You shouldn't owe $3 million dollars combined with your husband in tax. I know Teresa owes like $300,000. You shouldn't owe anything. Pay your taxes. So she says he attacked her. And here's where she says, a man attacking a woman. Like how he was so fresh. Oh, yeah, girl. You with manipulating and Melissa's old nose and all that stuff. All of a sudden, you're worried about being attacked by this guy. So Teresa Giudice was attacked, and the guy is, and she says again, and here he is attacked. She says like 5 times. And she says he was fresh. Anyway, get back to the point, David. So Junebug, somebody named Junebug, met the guy, gave the guy an envelope, and then no, the guy that was there apparently met this person, Junebug, and he gave him an envelope, and then Junebug took the envelope and gave it to Phaedra. And Phaedra is then the one that exposed this whole thing. She was the one that was behind all this. And Phaedra also says, she has a good point. Do you think I'm finally back in this group? I was run out of this group, she said during the interview. I was run out for something I didn't even do. And here I am back in this group, and you think I'm causing trouble? It's clear it ends. We show what happens with all the ladies. Drew and Ralph are not even doing well. Shocker, shocker. What I found most interesting, what came to light, is the Portia and Shamia. Let's see how they do at the reunion tomorrow night. But it seems like they're on the, road to repair. But the key thing that the light went off for me is Phaedra wasn't brought back. I'm like, I've never heard of this in the history of anything. You're brought back to do 2 episodes, 4 episodes. It makes no sense. I understand we lost Kenya. I understand that. I don't understand why we bring back someone in the last 3 episodes, 4 days, whatever it was. Now I do. Phaedra was not brought back for this season. Phaedra was brought back for next season. So we're ending this. I imagine my prediction is I think it's broken and it needs to be fixed. I have a weird feeling we're not changing the cast of Atlanta. Britt has left. She's not coming back. She's not allowed. And I believe that we will replace Britt, put a period on it. Maybe we'll, that's it. I mean, we already replaced Kenya. I think every single person on the stage at the reunion, everybody in the cast, I think is coming back, including Cynthia, including Kelly, every single person. I think they're going to add one person, period. Maybe they'll add two. I don't think anyone's losing their job. It's not a great season. I think they're rebuilding like they did when they brought Tamara back and they added Pedantry and Emily and Gina are still there. I think they're going to keep this cast. And I think Phaedra was brought back for next season, not for this season. This is where we're going into next season. Angela versus Phaedra, because nothing was resolved. Angela said, I see you. You're a scumbag. You're the one that exposed this on TV. You're the one that's saying this about my husband. I think we're heading into the reunion with that. And I think we're going to head into next season with that. And I actually think without a cast change, we're not going to pause Atlanta for very long. I think we're going to have it all figured out. We'll pause a little bit because that's what housewife shows are doing nowadays. But I think we're going to pretty much start filming right away. And every single person is coming back. And next season is Phaedra versus Angela.